Good morning, everyone. Yesterday did not end well. Sorry for the shoddy lighting. It was on my laptop last night, and then it slid off my knees, and then fell on the floor on its screen, which it has done before, and put a massive crack in the screen. Not so it's still usable. The whole screen's black as well. So can you see anything? And it's got a crack in it. So, yeah, not good, because if I buy one, it's not going to arrive until a week's time, which is when the next video goes out, and the next video is prepared. Sorry, it's really shoddy camera angle. There we go, that's better. And the next video is edited, but not like finalized. I've not put a thumbnail on it or sorted the video out in any way. There's going to be no video for next Friday because I don't want to put it out half-assed. And all of this footage, which I filmed, well, yesterday's video, which will be probably yesterday's video because I'm still going to just make these two different videos. Thanks for those that did watch the drone sinking video again, the second time when I did recover it. I'm glad you've all, what am I looking for? Coffee. I'm glad you've all taken that. You've taken that in very well. You've liked that, which is really good. I'm glad you have. But at the same time, YouTube is telling me that fewer regular viewers are watching it. So I don't know why that would be. Because the feedback of you guys are you're loving the new style of video, which is great. Because I've edited 2 videos like that already. And also for those asking like when does it get sunny in Scotland and all of those comments, that was back in March. We've got a huge backlog, which is why I'm trying to get them out, and everything in the universe is trying to stop me. Like, I'm trying to save money at the moment and that's not going very well because I'm just having to buy shit all the time. I hope you like these kind of a bit more raw style video. We're in up north near Inverness this morning. Let me show you. There we go, look at that. But it's grey as hell. And then we come over to this window and it's lovely, but it's still grey. I was hoping and thinking that it was going to be a bit nicer over the next few days. But apparently, no. Scotland is just still got in store for me rain. Well, I don't think it's just going to be rain, to be fair. Today I've got to go shopping. Not literally shopping. I've got to go plywood and wood shopping for my next job, which is tomorrow up in Thursday. So I've got a big drive, which if you watched yesterday's video, which was meant to come out in literally a couple of days and be so, I didn't want a backlog with this video. I wanted it to be, I filmed this literally 3 days ago. But no, my laptop says no. I turned it off, but I'll turn it on because it should go back to sleep. There it turns on. And you can't really see it, but there's the crack basically. That's it. That's all it took to kill the whole screen. It's going to be on at the moment. So annoyed with myself that it fell off my lap literally last night. You have to wait a week for a new one. This is bank holiday weekend at the moment. So no matter when I buy this, it's not going to be shit. I was looking at external screens in Argos and stuff, and I was like, yeah, they'll do like a next day collect, won't they? No, collect it on Wednesday. It's Saturday today. That's like 5 days away. Useless. Because I'll plug in an external monitor and try and do it that way. But I didn't really see the point where if I buy the screen, it might be here Wednesday to Saturday. So yeah, I just want to get you guys caught up because, as I say, some of you are a bit confused, like, where's this footage from? Why is it still cold and stuff? No, it's been lovely, but That's to come. Oh, and another thing, I haven't got any milk. Going well this morning, Max. Black coffee and honey it is. Was going to go on a nice walk, probably still will, because I don't want to sit on my phone, and I've not got any videos to edit, because that was what I was going to do this morning, was crack out a video. But no! Oh, technology and YouTube. And as I say, the last video has got 200 views overnight. 200! That's it! I know that probably sounds like a lot, but let me just show you. It's disheartening. This is why I was like, shall I give up? Right? Here you are. This video was the best one that did out of the series, which was the start of the convoy, because the road was closed. So I said, you know, disaster, the road's closed. 1.1k. None of these have done quite well since. But then look, just 200 views. It's this one. The Bovy one, if you guys watch that, I didn't even put any effort into that. I just boshed it together because it was some leftover footage. I didn't stick a thumbnail on it at all. And that's even done better than that one. Which, that's the thing, you guys are really liking it. Commenting, which is supposed to help the algorithm. I just don't bloody know. And I don't want to get stressed out about it, especially when my laptop breaks and stuff. And that's why I was like, I'm just going to stop. But yeah. I'll try and get the others done, but not spend too much time. There's a nice view out that window. On them. And we'll just see what happens. And I'll do some more videos like this, because as I say, this is what it's doing well on YouTube at the moment, is people just chatting and, well, as I say, I've got a lot to chat about, but we'll save them for once a week, because otherwise I'll run out of things. No, I won't run out of things to talk about. I really miss sitting on the deck for coffee. It's cold. It's 6 degrees. I've got the diesel heater on because I put the burner on last night, so I thought I'd just stick the diesel heater on this morning. And look, you can't really see down there because it's wide angle, but yeah, there's a bit of sun down there. It might brighten up. Bloody Scotland. Well annoyed about my laptop. Whoa. Right. Woo! It's cold. Feels like winter. It's meant to be warm. Bloody May now. Tell you what though, yesterday the sun did. Oh fucking hell! I got hiccups. The sun did come out. It was lovely and warm. I need that grey stuff to go away. It looks absolutely beautiful down there. Sunshine. Can we have some, please? So yeah, I'm really not in it today. Just not impressed. If my last video had done well as well yesterday, I might be in a bit of a better mood, but the combination of the two, I'm spending money on the laptop again for YouTube. I just know that perseverance is key. Everyone that's succeeded on YouTube has put a lot of work in. And I already bloody have. And that's why I'm going back to do, I'm going to compile all of the footage from Rose's, oh the hiccups man, Rose's restoration, and trying to get that together, and also the whole build, because those kind of videos do really well on YouTube, and I've wanted to do it for ages anyway, because, well, they came out over 8 months, and obviously not everyone watches it and stuff, and I've had a lot of new people since, because at the time I only had about 1,500 subscribers, so thank you to everyone who's joined, much appreciate every single one of you, and this view is very cool. Yeah, so I'd like to put the footage out again, so any of you that missed Rose's restoration, I can kind of put it, sorry about the wind, I can put it in one big video, and if you guys want to watch it, if you're interested, you can see the amount of hell of work I put into that van, even though for the most of the chassis work I didn't even film it, because I was like, well, I've filmed welding already, let's not bother anymore. If I'd have had a little action camera like I do now, I'd have set up a time lapse. So that's why this little camera has given me lots of new abilities to just film rather than not film. Look at that. Bloody beautiful. Because it's in the sun mainly. I will say this part of Scotland is very Walesy and Englandy, with its cobbled brick walls and Peak Districty. Fields, farmland. Yeah, it's a bit more agriculture up this way. I mean, well, up that way is where I'm going. That is up towards Wick that way, and it's all very flat, which is great for Rose's fuel economy. So it's probably about 100 miles. It's a long journey. I'm going to do it tonight, obviously, but I'm going to have plywood in the van, so yeah, I don't know if I can make it to the person's house tonight. So one other thing I've been meaning to talk about is I saw a good post, like, it's very weird, like a lot of young people, obviously, like kind of my age and, you know, sometimes a little bit older, like under 25s basically, have been possibly, you know, an influencer as their only job, pretty much. And I saw a post yesterday that someone said they'd changed and got a real job, earning, you know, not much money, but something they enjoy, and they're the happiest they've ever been, because being an influencer, like, is hard. You know, a lot of people just go, oh, you just got viral, and you just got viral. But it takes a lot to get viral nowadays. It really does. And it's definitely very stressful and deteriorating on you when you're trying to constantly compare yourself to other people, which obviously is what you should not do, but it's what you inevitably do. Being on YouTube, trying to do well and doing research into it and studying other people and, you know, seeing what does well, you've got to look into that. You've got to see the numbers. You have to do that to some point. Oh, look, this looks quite cute. Lovely. But it's very, very disheartening when things like just don't do very well. You look very intrigued. Hello. You look very skinny. Eat some more of that grass, will you? Yeah. Good lads. Oh, well, good mum. Your calf looks nice and healthy though. And another thing, like shorts, I think they've completely trashed the influencer and online earnings and social media. I think they've completely trashed it. Like, people, without realising, it has anyone who watches shorts, and you know they are addictive. You just scroll and scroll because they're quick, and it kills your attention span. Like, everyone's talking about it, obviously, because it does. Like, and I watched a video the other day of I think it was a bloke in Sweden or up in Scandinavia somewhere. The average attention span is like a quarter of what it was a decade ago, which is just mad. And I think literally everyone, without even like subconsciously, I think even people like subconsciously are losing their attention spans without even realising. Because I think it's just such an easy thing to just scroll and then go, and then, you know, want to have the information so quickly rather than have it naturally given to you and just explained at a nice pace rather than uppy. And like, there's people that do really well on Instagram and do all these reels and stuff, but you don't earn any money from it. It is literally just a time killer for the people making it, but mainly the people watching it. Like, you're just wasting your time. Like, I'm going to stop making any kind of reels. That's what this bloke also said. Like, he hasn't made a reel on his channel for 2 years. He did a couple and then was like, nah, it's not for me. And that's kind of what I think. Like, it takes a lot of brain power to then work out that, and then you got to be scrolling through crap you don't need to be scrolling through, wasting your day when you could be out in nature, enjoying yourself and exploring. Like, when you go to new spots, do you always get out and explore the area, see what's around? You need to go see what's actually happening around here and where you are. It's part of being human. It's part of being alive. You know, if the weather's crap, fine, but a lot of the time if we're bored, we're on our phone. Bored time is good time. I know you hate it, but it makes your brain think. It really does. Put your phone down and stop scrolling. I can see the blue sky. Hopefully. Touch wood. Today's going to be a beautiful day. Look at that. I also see a nice tractor behind that hedge. Let's go and see and film that. My Instagram, if you're there, is, you know, there might be the odd reel I post if I want to, but that's solely going to be just pictures, because that is what I put it up there for. It's a portfolio of pictures of Rose and the places I go. That is what it is. It's a portfolio of photos, because I like taking photos. I'd rather focus my time on making quality videos that I enjoy making, rather than this quick content that I was never here for and just came out of the blue from TikTok. Really, it's good if it stays on TikTok. It's its own thing. But the fact that YouTube, Instagram and everything's just taken it on, and that is literally all social media is nowadays, it's not for me. And yeah, I'm done with that. It's nothing that exciting. It's an old JCB tractor, excavator, digger, whatever you want to call it, and a trailer for it. And this pond, which has likely been dug out by it. And this is the beauty of up in Scotland, though, that I do love. You have the right to roam. No bloody trespassing just because you're wandering across. Unless you're in someone's garden, you're not trespassing. Look at that. That's a nice digger. That is a nice digger. But yeah, you can see it looks very Englandy. Rolling hills, cobbled walls. Yeah, very Englandy. Yeah, just the other day as well, I was thinking about a new camera to buy for the trip later this year, which I think will benefit it massively. But one, I don't think I can justify it if technology keeps breaking on me this year, because this has not been my year of luck with 2 drones, a lens, and now a laptop screen, all in the first 4 months plus a couple of days of May of 2025. Not doing very well at all this year. And with my luck, like, is there any point in buying another £300 camera? It is a cool one. A few YouTubers have got them. Not loads at the moment. They are becoming more and more popular, and it would be very cool for some on the van shots and drive-by shots. But again, if the videos aren't doing well, kind of what's the point? I'm going to try and keep experimenting, doing lots of ideas, and if I'm travelling on the road, you know, there's always things to do on Rose, there's always repairs to be had, there's always content to be made. I'll always keep making content, don't worry, because I do it for the joy of me. But it's just how much effort do I put in? Do I do 2 videos a week? Because, you know, I'm willing to put the effort in it if it's going to go somewhere, but I don't want to be in the same position in another year's time. So, yeah. It's all over the shop, and we'll just have to see what happens. Is that bird? Take you on the wander into Inverness, the shopping hall. I'll stop my rambling now, and I'll probably go into town, keep it early, and then we can head up north before it all gets too late. Right, back in the van. Let's get this van tidied up and ready to hit the road, because I've got washing out, because we did some washing, bedding. It's just a mess, and after yesterday's laptop scenario, I could not be asked to do anything. So let's put some things away, get organised, tidy, and hit the road. not a very good mirror when it does that. Because I hit a hedge. Here, wind this down, rotate that back, stick that back out there. I wish there was an electric passenger wing mirror. That's the only electric thing I wish for. Not windows, not central locking, not even a driver's one, just when they just do the passenger one. Because it is a pain in the arse lining that up. Look, that's what I can see at the moment, the box. So it needs to go out a little bit more. Right, I can mostly see out my mirror now. Could be a bit more out, but that's what I mean. Back and forth. Right, to Inverness. Pick up a parcel first. Right, so got me my watch strap. I usually go with the magnetic ones, but the last one didn't last very long, and they do kind of come loose after a while. I didn't want a plastic one because those ones also break and I don't trust them. So I bought a metal clip one. So we'll see how that one works. So made it to Argos in Inverness, and here we are. And now, look, got a watch strap. So that's what I was picking up. And look at that, old school watch. I love these watches. I replaced the battery on it, but I've had it about 6 years, 7 maybe this year, I'm not sure. But I've had it a long time, and they're brilliant, brilliant watches, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Not all these smartwatches, connectivity, bad for your brain. And this, simple, it's just, last 7 years, just tell the time, got a stopwatch on it if you need to, which comes in quite useful a lot of the time. And it's just simple, it just works. And yeah, so yeah, 11:30. Gonna go pick up my other parcel from the post office and return those glow plugs that I was on about. Yeah, I've just had to shrink it though and take some links out because my wrist is tiny. But yeah, I thought I'd do that. I'm in no rush today. And oh, now it's raining. Shocker, Scotland. New lights, brilliant as well. Look at the difference that makes. Hey, I'm well up with it. It's tiny. Look at it. Look at this thing. It's a brilliant little thing. There you go. You stick it on there and gives me my little face a bit more of a illumination. Jesus. First time I've put plywood in here with the door opening outwards, because now I won't get trapped in or out. Right, let's head to Thurso. Too many people trying to reverse, and I'm trying to park a trolley. Right, let's hit the road. Right, let's get out of here. First I need some fuel though. Oh my god. I hate cities. Inverness on a Saturday, bank holiday. Worst idea ever. Because everyone from the whole of the Highlands comes here to get their stuff. And it's terrible. I wanted to go to the Esso because it was the next cheapest garage, but then you have to go loop the roundabout, which I've already done twice today, and I can't be asked to do it again. So we're on red, but we're going to find the next fuel station we come across. And now I'm sweating because I've been running around carrying plywood and shite like that. We've got a 3-hour drive up north. Good job. I got a trustworthy, decent van. Come on, Rose. Come on, Rose. Yeah, so fuel station, apparently 6 miles away. I really don't like this ticking on the engine though, and I'm not going to be able to sort it for a while. Okay, look this way on this camera. We're crossing the bridge, and I'm going to have to drop down to 3rd gear to do so. Because bridges always have this curve to them, and that curve is enough of a hill to drop Rose down to 3rd, including the Isle of Skye Bridge. Well, that one's particularly curvy. There's all the traffic passing me. Life in the slow lane. It is beautiful though. It's going to be a nice drive up. Should be there about 5, half 5. Right. Let's go. Oh. just abandoned. It was a shame. It's actually a Defender, it's not that old. Well, it's an old Defender. 3 people then. Going, lovely van, lovely van. One was an old bloke. Must have driven one back in the day. He was like, it looks like an old furniture van. I was like, was one point in its life. So yeah, just stuck 60 quid in the van. That's a squeaky van. Thought I'd just do my MPG check. I put in a little bit more this time, but last time it wasn't quite enough. So we'll see what the average is, shall we? Where's the pen? Some people have apps for these, but no, I'm still old school. Let's do that in the old... There is... Someone on here gave me the calculation. I should write it in this book actually now. And then I can just use a calculator for this. But anyway, I've done 123 miles. And I've used 40 litres-ish. And that works out to be 20 mpg. So... well, I could just eyeball average them. Last time it was 22 mpg, but there wasn't quite enough fuel in. It clicked too soon, as it does with this tank, and this time I put a bit too much in, and she was very economical recently. So that's 20, and I've put too much fuel in. So average that out, and she's averaged 21 over it. But it was a Gulf station in Glencoe, actually. That one, Chelsea has always said it's got good fuel, and, well, I've just got loads of miles from 40 litres worth. So yeah, I agree. Let's crack on, move north. 2 hours Google Maps time, so we should be there by 5 hopefully, if not 5:30. That's probably going to be it for this video though, because it was mainly about my rant, which you had, and also the fact that I broke my laptop, which I'm not very happy about. Anyway, hopefully I'll have enough money after this job to buy the laptop screen, and then we can start saving money hopefully for the trip. Any nice bits of footage and montage I'll be putting over this bit of talking for the drive up to Thurso. Otherwise, that is me off and northwards. So, holding on there, I thought I'd stick this little bit of me fixing my laptop in, and it's quite a long time lapse. As you can see, there is a lot involved, a lot of small screws and a lot of small things to remove, but actually it was only 3 connectors. I thought it was a lot more, so it wasn't too bad. Anyway, thought I'd stick this in so you guys could see I fixed the laptop, and the weather does indeed get better, as you can tell. Right, well I think I've done... Oh, are they the... yeah, they're the... I thought they were for inside. They're the case screws. Right, just checking. I did round 1 screw off. So we're a screw short. This case is... oh, I bought a cheap one, but it shows, man. It's scratched to hell. Oh well. Here's what it is. Moment of truth. Please. This isn't looking very promising, Max. Uh-oh. What's going on? Uh-oh. Quick check to see if I connected the battery up correctly, which I did. Well, I'll come back to you if it turns on. At the moment, I'm not best impressed. Now, my laptop often plays weird tricks and dies even if it's left fully charged overnight. You unplug it just before you go to bed. It's at 100%, you know, no need to leave it on overnight. You wake it up, turn it on in the morning, it's dead. And yeah, just plugged it in. 27%, but that would be why it wasn't turning on. Look at that! It works! Right, I'm a happy bunny now. Don't think I'm going to do any editing tonight, as excited as I am. I think I will leave that for tomorrow. Whew, that's a stress down. And the old screen sell for about 100 quid, broken. So I spent about 30 quid on the screen if I could sell that one for 100 quid. Probably won't, bit less maybe, but yeah. eBay for the win. Buy a new one and then sell the old one for parts. I don't know what you can do with an LCD part, but they're on there for that much, so they're worth that much. Look at that. The bears. Right, I'm happy. Oh, let's not make a mess. Right, I'm going to pack this up, put the screws in the bottom of the case and calm down. And I'm going to make some nettle and basil hash is what ChatGPT called it, because I've been using it a lot for ideas and stuff. And yeah, it said use that, like chop up some potatoes, onions, garlic, and yeah, I'll show you it once I've cooked it. Now.